Shopfix, your free online source for everything DIY. Alright, let's get started here with step number 1, which is measure and marking the location for your new light fixture. Now, what I'm measuring here is just a preliminary position of the light fixture. We're going to actually have to check for studs and see where we can actually make this hole for the old work light fixture box. And so to test the location out, I'm drilling a small hole about at the center point of where I ideally want it to be. And I'm going to stick a dowel rod up in the ceiling, and that's going to help me check where the studs are in the attic. I recommend using a compass to draw out the final measurement for the hole, and the radius is simply the center point of the new fixture to the outside tabs. And the outside tabs are simply the way that the old work box securely mounts to the drywall. After using a hole saw bit to remove most of the drywall, I simply cleaned up the rest with a knife. After this hole has been made in the drywall, you can go ahead and take your old work light fixture box and securely mount it in the hole you just made in the drywall. After mounting the new fixture flush to the drywall, I'll take a screwdriver and lower the tabs down on the top of the drywall to securely mount it in place. To power the new light, we're going to connect to this existing fixture in the kitchen located near the pantry. Before we get to work on this existing fixture, we're going to have to shut off the power to the working area. It's time to install the proper gauge wire between the two light fixtures. Now, in this case, I'm going to be using 14 gauge wire for a 15 amp circuit. After trimming off the excess wire to about 6 inches, I can go ahead and unsheath about a ½ inch from the white and black wires. So I'm using a plastic box as well as a plastic light fixture, so the ground wire is actually not needed here. The white wire, if in fact neutral, will go on the silver screw. The black wire, if in fact hot, will go on the brass screw. With both the white and the black wire screwed into their proper location, we can mount the light fixture onto the blue box. To complete this mounting process, simply take the screws provided in the kit and install them in the proper holes for your light fixture. Then simply put them through the keyhole and tighten them in place. If using a porcelain lamp holder or you haven't installed one of these before, I would simply tighten by hand so you don't break it. After screwing in the new light bulb, I'm going to go ahead and flip the breaker back on. If the breaker pops right here, you'll know right away that you have your electrical wiring wrong. Well, now let's go ahead and test out our new light fixture. I think this new light fixture in the pantry really added a really cool element to the kitchen. To conceal the chain in which I used to turn it on and off, I simply mounted it to the wall. And it's also connected to the light switch, so I can simply use the switch as well. Well, that about wraps up this project, but I really hope you found this content useful. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe to the Shopfix channel.